Hey guys, Mortal George here, and this is Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. We'll only play for about half an hour, 45 minutes or so. I did do an earlier recording of this, but the recording was so laggy that I really didn't notice it, and I played for about an hour and a half, and I got pretty far to show off some of the difficulty in the game. Well, I wouldn't say very far, but decently far. So I'm gonna re-record it and make this kind of a shorter video, and then tell you my thoughts based on what my playthrough was in the other one. The issue I ran into was something called GPU overload with OBS, and it's nothing to do with my GPU actually being overloaded. It's just where the game assigns all the resources to itself without saving any for anything else. So if you run OBS as administrator, it actually does reserve some processing power for OBS. So we'll see if that works out better. So we'll go here to a new game, and we're gonna do our normal because hard is too much for me and I'm bad. So we'll do it on normal. Now, to get more gameplay in, I'm probably going to skip some cutscenes.
Another mission risking our necks for the Ark. You know, I ask myself, Dux, why are you out here? And
you know why. The Ark's water pump is broken again, and Hammon said he needs more scrap to fix it.
yeah, well, we'd do it a lot better if he'd sent us somewhere with actual scrap to find.
Why do you have to be so annoying? Come on, we gotta head back before Prep closes for the night.
Trust me, I'm not annoying.
Shut the hell up.
Want to see annoying? I can show you.
Yeah, this looks a lot smoother than my last time doing stuff. I like to control the duck because he's more of a stealth character.
Keep your eyes open and...
Mouth shut. Yeah,
But yeah,
you only
this
told me that 9,000 times
so far looks a lot smoother than my last one. My last one was like that. I faked that by jiggling my mouse. So I'll try to run through it kind of fast.
Jackpot. We got ourselves some scrap metal, Borman. This is worth a lot of grog back at the Ark.
The air stinks like mutants. Not just any mutants. Stalkers. Tight muscles.
Okay, so there's a stealth mechanic in the game. You can get up close to stuff and hit space to ambush while you're in stealth mode. And I'll explain what that is after I show you what it's like. So this guy right now, we have a 75% chance to hit him. Now, if you notice, when we walk over here, that line points to what will be alerted when we do it. So notice how we're over here, the guy to our left can't see us. But we move up here, where we do have a hit chance on him, he can see us. So the enemy vision cone is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 roughly. So if this is more than 9 or 10 away from him, the enemy won't notice us. This one will, but it doesn't matter for this one. So if we kill this guy,
Not too shabby.
his partner doesn't notice us. And that's because he can't see us right now. Now, if you notice, if we turn on the flashlight, how his vision cone grows. So when you left click, that's how you control your flashlight. Full cover gives you way more defensive bonus than half cover. It's like, this gives you like 3/4, this gives you 1/4. So, there you go. This game is very stealth-centric in regards of fighting enemies.
Never seen ghouls this far south before. They're getting closer to the Ark.
And there are some intrigue points in the map, like this, for example.
We saw one of these things once, filled with zone dogs, right? Oof. The ancients sure knew how to build big pieces of garbage.
And you run faster when you have your flashlight out as well. Now, the nice thing is, most of the stuff in the game glows, so you can just run right towards it. Ah, I did notice since we have I'm using more of my processing power for OBS, my frame rate's a little bit lower than I would like it. So let me go ahead and just drop the graphics real quick. Let's just turn it to medium. There we go. That should keep it a stable 60.
We got ourselves some ghouls. One of them looks like he ate a ghoul. Better get into ninja mode. Listen, turn off your flashlight. If we sneak by the water, they won't see us.
Yep, and this just explains the stealth mechanic I was talking about. Basically, that little prompt is telling you, avoid fights you can't take. Like, these guys are level 55, and the big guy in the back has 3 armor and, like, 50 health. We won't be able to kill him. The only unfortunate thing is, we can't get that nice, shiny piece of loot that's sitting behind him.
Ark don't even love stalkers.
Alright, we're in the area called East Outpost. Just writing down this timestamp real quick. There we go.
The Ark's up ahead. Home, sweet home.
Okay, and we'll explore around the map for some stuff.
Upstairs, take a bath, get a grog with the boys, get another grog with the boys, foot massage. Ah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, there's stuff right here. Quick. Weapon parts. Useful to have.
The campsite. Looks like a family lived here. Lived here and died here.
Nothing like a bunch of skeletons to put your mind at ease.
There's a cabin up ahead. Definitely feel a ghoul vibe coming off of it.
So we run in, guns blazing.
Too dangerous. If we're sneaky, we can get into a good position. A good position keeps us alive. Turn off your flashlight.
And this just explains what we've been doing is the stealth mechanic.
Hungry. I guess we take the.
And you don't really need to worry about turning off your flashlight until you get close to them.
Love me some mutants.
Because they got that vision cone, so you don't have to worry about it too much.
Trust her. Hey. Hear that noise? I hear my stomach. Hungry. Kill.
Bingo.
You ain't half bad for a newbie.
And then we'll show that off in a moment.
Follow me.
We're gonna grab this loot chest over here first.
Yeah, prize time.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and I'll explain that in a moment. Go to our inventory, go to our guy, and then we will replace probably our pistol with the big boy. Or should we replace our shotgun, the scattergun, with our big boy? Yeah, we'll replace the scattergun with it. Okay, we'll separate, we'll split up. We'll leave our Boromir here, or Borman, rather. There we go. Okay, now both our guys can enter combat rapidly. We can execute this guy.
Bye-bye.
And this guy noticed us, but it doesn't matter. because we're going to go up and basically execute him from behind with our new shiny gun that we grabbed before the fight started. Bye-bye.
Stay down. You did good. Hey, follow me.
And you switch characters. I'm using my mouse thumb buttons to switch characters, but you can also do it with shift and some other buttons on the keyboard that I can't remember because I don't use them.
Look at this beauty. The ancients left a lot of ugly junk behind, but once in a while you see something like this. Wonder what these buttons are for.
Wouldn't touch it if I were you. I'm not kidding around. Lay off the buttons.
What's up your butt?
That's a bomb, all right. They used to call it a boom box. Touch that red button, and it goes boom.
Don't be pretending you know what any of this crap is. We'll bring it back to the Ark and show it to Prip. Ask him what it's worth on the black market.
Oh yeah, I was going to show the mutation menu off. Okay, so mutations. You get your minors, your passives, and then your majors. You can only have one of these, I believe, at a time. You can have, these are individual on each one. So you can have one of each, and then your big guys appear. So for him, he gets way more movement increase on this. So this is just good to have over here. And he also can fly. For now, I want to give him some more health because I would like to get the movement booster on him, because the movement I find is very, very useful. And this guy gets the ability to run and gun, and I also find that super useful, so I'm going to grab that. His other thing is a tank taunt move. And for him, he just gets raw health the whole way down. So we'll look at some of his stuff. He gets Hog Rush, where you can knock people out. Then you get Twitch Shot, where you get 2 bullets, basically, but minus 25% accuracy. It's pretty darn good. It's basically like doing a crit. He can eat corpses to restore health. Stone Skin, he's invincible for a turn. And Spore Cloud, smoke is emitted when you take damage, and it knocks you out of line of sight. And then he has Eagle Eye, extra 25% weapon range. The duck over here, he can fly to a location to get higher locations that other people can't reach. He gets to disable enemies' movements. He has 100% crit chance, but minus 25% accuracy. I don't really like this move. He has Circuit Breaker, disable a mechanical enemy for 1 turn. He has Eagle Eye, more range. Silent Assassin, doubles critical chance when shooting while hidden. And he gets Alpinus, 50% crit chance when shooting from high ground. So if you combine these 3 things and this, he can do some serious nasty stuff. And he's invisible until you can get attacks if you want to. So there's the kind of general for those 2 guys. We do get a 3rd-party member later on, so we'll see if we get to that point.
Of course, the world ends. You did it to us.
We're going to skip this, just so we can get to more gameplay. Basically, it was just an opening cutscene saying how we ravaged the world and nukes went off.
Sweet home. The elevator's up ahead.
Okay, so now we're at Ark Outskirts.
Whoa, hold up. Got 2 ghouls hiding over there. Think they want to hitch a ride on our elevator. Forget that. Let's sneak around and see if there's any others.
I see something shiny. There's nothing on this roof here. I checked it before. If you want to pause and read that, go ahead.
Let's get this open.
Grab this chest real quick. Gives you more weapon range. We'll go ahead and give that to our duck. And then we'll kill this guy real quick. So scouting is very important in this game because you want to make sure you can kill as many enemies as you can before they reach you.
Serves you right.
Regroup.
And it will get a lot harder.
Sorry about that.
They had it coming.
This is purely just the tutorial area, basically.
Box opens. We go in the box. Box goes in the Ark.
Okay, back me up.
Take their food, we take their guns. Mutants in the Ark.
Oops, I meant to split up.
Mutants are weak. We kill some fast, we kill some slow. But we kill them all.
And that does alert him if you do kill him right next to us there, so you can't just like stealth snipe somebody right next to somebody else. And because this is the tutorial area, everything's relatively easy, so it'll go down real fast.
Don't mess with me.
Hey, follow me.
That is a weapon scope, which you can't mount on your gun initially. You have to wait until you get to the city to do so, which we'll show you when we get to the city. I'm sorry if I'm kind of rushing through this a little bit. I want to upload this before I go to sleep. My computer's in the same room as my bedroom, and it's kind of noisy.
Bingo. Now for the fun stuff.
Because, like I said, I did have a 2-hour video where I uploaded something, but I'm going to cancel that upload and upload this instead, just because the other one is so laggy. Armor is a flat rate reduction. If the enemy would shoot you and deal 3 damage, they'd now deal 2 damage. So armor is just flat good. If there's anything shiny back here, does not appear to be. Alright, up we go into the Ark. Try to check this corner. Aha! Items. I actually have 28 weapon parts. That's way more than I had last time I came here.
The Elder meets us at the elevator. He says he doesn't have.
Right, we're gonna skip this and I'll just tell you what it
The
is.
mission's too important.
Basically, a guy went missing. That's really important to Ark, and we need to go find him. Like I said, if I had more time, it's just unfortunately I scuffed the entire thing I did earlier.
Want to know how this goes down? For the right price, I fix and upgrade your shitty gear. Any questions?
Okay, we don't have enough gun parts yet, but the upgrade system looks like this. You click on your weapon, you mount the scope on it if you want to, increases your range. And then once you get up here, you can add damage to your gun, just like this. But it does take weapon parts, which we don't have. Yep, they all take... This one, like, our pistols are already level 2.
Take it easy.
Oops.
Hey,
I wanted to put this mod on it, the one that knocks enemies back. So it gives a one critical damage and 50% chance to burn enemies.
See ya.
We go to Prip's place.
After a killer day in the zone, you know you can always come to Prips for some high-quality grog. You want to get loaded? Order a shot. No butane, no bleach, only natural ingredients. I also dabble in a little, antiquity trading. So if you find any cool artifacts out in the wasteland, bring them to me and I might give you something in return. Comprende?
And then basically, this is kind of a unlockable tree that you get from those purple things you picked up, like that boombox. You can extend crew bleed out time, unlocks an extra grenade slot, or get a discount at Iridia's shop. I like the discount to start with.
Have a swell time out there.
Then here's the shop. The Elder doesn't do anything currently, so I'm going to ignore him.
You know the drill. Stalkers want gear that keeps them alive. I, Iridia, provide the gear. See anything you like, just let me know. There is one rule. Don't ever pull my chain. If you pull my chain, I'll feed your ding-dongs to a zone wolf. Got that? Beautiful. Happy shopping.
With bullets that size, I believe her. I was never able to buy this gun previously, so I'm gonna buy it. Even though it means I don't get medkits. I don't care.
Safe travels.
Hey, what do you
So then I have a choice to make on ducks. I want to keep the extra range on this. And then do I want to put it on this thing? Because it would give it 17 range. I think I do. We're going to give it to ducks anyway. He has 2 points. That means he can get the movement, so I'm going to grab the movement. He is only a single point. I'm going to save up and get Hog Rush. Look at the range on this thing. Oh, 21. It's crazy. And we got some more items. We'll give him a hand grenade. And we'll give him another Molotov. And back to the zone. Okay, we're going to go to Hammon's cabin now.
Thanks for signing me up back there, you crazy pig. Yes, Mr. Elder. Sign us up for a suicide mission, Mr. Elder. Did you forget there's like a cajillion ghouls out here who want to kill us?
Nobody gets to kill you but me now. Shut the duck up and keep moving.
I'm telling you, Borman, ain't no happy ending in this story.
Stalkers don't get happy endings. We get each other. So watch my back.
And you can kind of wander off the beaten path. If you press Q, you can see where you're supposed to go. Or you can kind of explore. So we'll do a little exploring.
These abandoned campsites always get my feathers twitching. Hundreds of them out here. All full of ghosts, shivering in the cold.
Does that hurt?
Enough!
I owe you a grog. That was amazing.
Much tactical decision making here. You can switch your guns just by pressing X, and it's a free action, which I do appreciate. We'll try out this new spanky gun.
Back me up.
And the level up. How many points do you get for a level up? Just one? Yeah. We have enough weapon parts to upgrade a gun if we want to. I do wish there was like a sprint option. It would be pretty nice.
We should check Hammon's cabin like the Elder asked us to.
Okay. So the shaman's there. If you don't kill them right away, they summon more guys to come fight you.
Good news is we reached Hammon's cabin. Bad news is there's 2 friggin' ghouls casing the joint.
We takes everything, but there are no
And you see the hunter there. Now he has 10 health instead of the 6 he had previously. So he's much harder to kill.
the secrets from his head.
Hammon will tell us what the junk is for.
The junk is for us. All of it.
So I think we'll take out the shaman first, because shamans do summon reinforcements to fight you, and it makes the fight a lot harder. And I don't think there's any benefit to fighting more enemies. I don't think you get any more experience. Maybe you do. I'm not quite sure. So, well, actually, we'll save the shaman. We'll take out all the enemies. How about that? We'll make it harder on ourselves.
Oh, I'm so good.
Now, I do wonder, if I enter his vision cone, and I'm not in line of sight of him, does he notice me?
Hey,
We'll find
guys,
out.
Come here.
So if I enter this vision code, does he notice me right away? He does notice you right away. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. So I just wanted to test that out.
Come back here.
Okay, I think we'll take this fight. I'm gonna do 4 and I'll have 6 left. I should be able to kill him with Borman, rather. Yeah, because if I go in here with Borman, should just be able to pop him one and get rid of the hunter. Now, the other guy over there should summon enemies.
Nice.
Overwatch.
So this guy said Overwatch. That's what this little eye symbol is right here. So we'll pop a run and gun. Cooldowns are refreshed only by killing the enemy. The enemy is quite far away, so I'm going to knock this guy out of his cover. I'm just going to take the reaction shot. He missed. I'm on his other side. And now I can shoot point blank and knock him out of his cover.
Don't it?
Now we can get ducks in here. Put him in low cover. Switch to his other gun. And kill this guy.
Stone cold.
We're a long way from the Ark, beast boy.
He actually did 2 damage, but my armor took off 1. See, there you go, 2. No chance to hit any of them. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up over here. And I'm gonna stick him in Overwatch.
Overwatch.
And then for him, I'm going to leave him right where he's standing. Reload gun. And then I'm just gonna Overwatch and use him as bait.
Overwatch.
Because they don't do much damage to him, so I don't care. Missed both reaction shots. Nice. Okay. So we'll switch characters. And now we can shoot this guy. 100%. I move up here.
I hated that asshole.
And Boromir, once again, he does have run and gun. So we'll use run and gun. And we're going to stick ourselves right over here. And we're going to shoot this guy.
That was awesome.
Now this guy's caught between Boromir and my other guy. And they'll take him out with Boromir's pistol. Easy peasy.
You did good.
But it's still the early tutorial stages where it's still teaching you the game, so it's not too difficult.
Regroup.
Spread out. Hey, follow me.
If you want to read that, go ahead and press pause. Once again, we'll skip this. Basically, it's just saying he found something that fell from the sky and he wants to know what it is.
Stupid Eden. But we need to find Hammon, and if he's going north, we're going north.
If he's going north, that makes him a grade A certified loony. No one goes up there, Borman. And what's with those two stalkers he took with him? They should know better.
They're following orders, just like us. The Ark can't run without Hammon, so we're bringing him back. Especially if Wolfpack's coming this far south. Wonder what they're planning.
Ghouls are too dumb to plan. Someone's pushing them down here. I'm feeling it in my feathers.
Alright, we'll grab this load zone right here real quick, because once you grab it, you can fast travel back to it. There should be like, what, the high road? I think it's the high road. Yeah, high road. Alright, so real quick, we're going to jump back to town.
I'm happy that you took on this mission.
And we're going to skip this. So sorry I'm skipping all the story stuff.
Thank you for letting this old man ramble.
Heard you met some of them ghouls in the weird outfits.
Okay. So I'm thinking of upgrading my pipe gun so I can get 6 damage per shot on it. There we go, it's upgraded. And then on the pipe gun, we'll throw on the module for it as well. So we can chance to disable robotic enemies.
Take it easy.
And we do have enough for a med kit, but I'm going to skip the med kit. Alright, back to the high road. Okay.
Oh, man. We've never been this far from the Ark before. Talk about undiscovered country, huh? You think we finally left the ghouls behind? Yeah, me neither.
Okay, I'm gonna do things in kind of a weird order.
My brain must be rotting. Is that a beautiful woman I see before me? Wait, I know that beautiful woman. She's a stalker.
Stay right there. Who are you?
You're Selma, right? You're a mutant like us, on Hammon's team.
Do I owe you money?
No?
Did I kill your brother?
No.
Then Selma I am. Who are you?
I'm Dux, and he's Boorman. Hello? Like the only walking duck and boar in the whole Ark? Come on.
That's funny. I think you've mistaken me for someone who gives a duck. I've got to catch up to Hammon before it's too late.
You're part of Hammon's crew. How did you get separated?
It was weird. We were all hearing strange voices. Not from the zone. In our heads. And that's when the ghouls ambushed us. After the fight, I was somehow blinded, paralyzed. I could barely move. I told Hammon I'd catch up to him when it wore off. 2 long, rough days. But I'm better now. He headed up north to a crash site to find some metal ship. Says it was sent from...
Eden, I know. Do you believe him?
If Hammon thinks there's an Eden, there's an Eden. Believe me. You guys are trying to find him too? And we can work together.
This is insane. You want to go more north? Into Ghoul Central? They'll kill us.
A lot of ghouls have tried to kill me, but I'm still here. So, am I part of your team or what?
Okie dokie. Okay, well, so we'll take a look at what her abilities do, and I'll give her a gun. 7 points available. She gets super tendons, so she can get to high places just by jumping there. We're gonna grab that. She gets permanent throwable extension range. And again, so she can throw stuff really far. And she can AoE disable people every time she gets, or 2 kills are made. She also gets low cover, is the same as high cover. This is amazing. She also gets run and gun. And she can jump to any location within range, similar to Dux's fly. She also gets high altitude, gives her crit chance, or she can get twitch shot as well. So they all kind of share the same skill pool, which I am a little disappointed with, honestly. Okay. So, I am going to go... Let's give anything. This is a note. You can read it if you want. I'll give you a few seconds to pause. Continue on. So I'm going to go up here. There is armor I want to grab from up here first, and then I will head back down.
Stay back.
I can't split up. I do have to have her come with me.
I don't think we want Rodhead over there to call
Because these
us.
guys now have 8 health instead of 4 for the quick kills. So we gotta wait for him to come back and then we'll ambush him. Because the chest I want is right next to him.
I did that. What do you think about that, huh?
She only has a 25% chance to hit. Okay.
Call me.
Okay, and I forgot to give her a gun, like I said I was going to. Give her a shotgun, because it's got a lot of bullets, and it's strong. Okay. Carrying on. Now that guy has 2 armor and 16 health. Effectively, he takes no damage.
Yeah, prize time.
There you go. Now I have 2 armor and 2 health. Or immune to crits as well. So now we can give that to our tank. And this gal, who's close in combat all the time, will get this vest. Okay, that is what I wanted to grab.
Follow me.
Because it will make the next sets of fights a lot easier. I don't remember where the stairs are. Right there.
Well. Look what we have here. Am I a grade A stalker or what? You see this hidden path through the forest?
Checking if there's any goodies over here. There's a goodie. And then there should be some dogs over here.
You're gonna have one hell of a flea market with this junk. Look at these weird machines.
And a chest. %20 crit chance from high ground. So she doesn't have a hat, so we'll give her a hat. And then we'll just take this fight right here.
That had to hurt. That was awesome.
In the next zone we go to, the enemy should be a bit harder to, well, fight. Armor does not help you against melee blows.
Serves you right!
Sleep it off.
Sweet. You wasted him.
Elder Almighty, I've seen some crazy shit in the zone, but this takes the bullet. This house must have belonged to some small people. I mean, small. That is just the weirdest.
And then make sure, even though this isn't the right direction, go investigate this area if you're playing, because you'll regret it if you don't. Otherwise, the game's going to be very, very difficult. So we are at the Fallen Angel. We'll explore a little bit. Take a look around. Find some stuff.
So I was talking to Iridia, and she told me about this ancient machine she had seen out in the zone, not too far from here. She said it looked like it had fallen from the sky, crashed into the ground, and it spread more than enough scrap around for us.
I didn't sign up to hunt some ghoul looters. This is ridiculous. They're everywhere. I'm the death-dealing, soul-stealing, stalking machine, baby. You coming?
There's an image of a rot pear. This looks like a testing contraption for fruit.
I heard stories about
Read that, go for it.
singing fruit that could make music. Is this somehow related?
Why the hell would anybody need
Okay, so this might be the fight that might trigger the whole area. We'll find out.
this fruit?
hopefully these guys didn't hear me.
Not so bad.
Nope, we're good.
Hey, follow me.
Okay, we could probably steal some stuff before they notice.
We got to get this stuff back to the lair before Grey One knows we're gone. Look at these things. We are heroes.
Bingo. Now for the fun stuff.
Hey, look at that. Ware's immune to crits.
Grey One will love. Grey One is our leader, not our friend. She sees these goodies, she takes them, kills us. Stick it up your nose hole. Grey One is a weak old hag. Oh, I hope she didn't hear that. Did you hear that? I'm sorry, Grey One.
Huh, that's funny. Saw a storybook in the Ark about the ancients. They were wearing suits of armor just like this.
A nice little overview of the area. Pop out on either side. And then we'll check to see if there's any more freebies to kill, like this, if this marauder might path away or not. So med bots you can pretty much ignore, because what they'll do in a fight is they'll try to revive people. But they will revive them, so you have to be cautious of that. So while they're reviving, you can use a knockback effect, like on Boromir's gun, to knock them away. We're just checking to see if this marauder is going to move or not. I don't think he's going to. Okay, so we're going to have to do this fight then. Now, they also have something called a pyro, which is a super annoying unit that I absolutely hate, because all he does is throw Molotovs at you, like, repeatedly. He just throws Molotovs repeatedly. I hate him. Yep, there you go, pyro. Ah, okay, this butcher is going to go over here at least. Okay, so we'll drop a save here, and then we'll do this fight, and then I'll end the video after that, or after I do my thoughts. Put this guy here. You'll be ready to run in. And then with this, we can lock them all down. And then we can throw a Molotov on these people. And then he only has Molotovs. We're gonna run and gun. And then we're gonna go right next to him. And we're gonna shoot the pyro, because I hate the pyro. And I have a 100% chance to hit the pyro, so I will take my shot and kill him. No more Molotovs. God, I hate Molotovs. Okay, and this guy has actual hand grenades. So we'll throw it over here. And hand grenades do destroy cover. Okay, we'll kill one of the dogs.
For the Ark!
Then we'll go move over here. Switch his gun real quick. Kill the Marauder. So if you let this guy continue his turn, he will pick the unit back up, and you have to fight the unit again. So a way to counter that is to go to a guy with knockback, like Borman, and then it'll interrupt his action. And then we'll kill the dog.
Great work.
And we got our tree hugger back, so now we will lock these guys down. Now this fight only looks really easy because I've done it twice. The first time I did it, I lost the fight. The second time I did it, I struggled with the fight, and this time I absolutely crushed the fight. Definitely one of those practice makes perfect kind of things. There you go, easy peasy.
Get your asses over here. Let's see what's inside.
And you get a nice stealth pistol. So now, I have 3 characters with the stealth pistol. But it only has 2 ammo. But that's fine. Because stealth ammo is amazing. Or stealth guns are amazing in this game.
What do we have here?
Now we have everybody with at least 1 set of armor. And I still have all my med pack.
Spread out.
Get over here.
Okay, I think I picked up everything. We'll equip that stuff before I forget. Take a look at their mutations real quick. Because now I can get Hog Rush. Still can't get... Oh, I can get his flight ability. But I can't get his flight ability. I take it back. This prevents enemy movement. So I'll grab that. And then I'll grab flight next probably. And then for her, she has 5 points available. Getting full cover, I think, is better than run and gun. Because it makes her tankier. Oh, that's 6 points. I can't read. Alright, we'll drop a save. And we'll give my thoughts on the game. Okay, so. I like the game. It runs really well. Unfortunately, like I said, I had to re-record the video I did have, which I made it a lot farther than this one. But it was super laggy in OBS because I didn't run an admin. So, take it what... So, I mean, this... I'm angry about it. I'm angry. But, the game. I love the sound design. Sound design is wonderful. Like, when you break trees and stuff, because I don't know if I showed that with Borman, but his gun he has can break trees that enemies are hiding behind and completely nullify the cover because it just completely destroys it. It's an amazing gun. And everything sounds like it has punch to it. Which a lot of the games get that stuff wrong, where they have a gun, it's like pew. In this game it's like bang. Like you get your big meaty sound. And the guns have impact to them too. Like the enemy gets hit, they stagger, or when you kill them, their body goes flying. I love that sort of thing. And the grenades also feel pretty good at the start too. Like the Molotovs you saw me throw, the enemy just hits in it, they take damage over time. Or just a regular grenade destroys cover, does heavy damage, and you can get increased grenade damage too, by the way. But one of the downsides is enemy difficulty scaling does start to ramp up quite a bit. This zone was pretty easy because, like I said, I've done the fight a few times already, and I knew how to counter it. The next area you go to, you have a 16 health shaman, which, if I add up all my characters' damage real quick, we have a max of 6, 6, 4. So I have to miss no shots in order to kill that shaman. So it is doable. You just run up, punch him in the face, and you're good to go. So it's kind of an odd mix of use stealth to sneak your way around, take out all the enemies that you can. And then there's just the random aspect of, hey, I need to kill this one guy really fast, so instead of starting the fights from cover, I'm going to start the fight in their face, run up to one of them, eliminate him quickly, and then take my next turn to run away. So it's a bit of a weird give and take in that situation. I don't know what to think of it really. Maybe on a higher difficulty you do it differently, but with the shamans adding more units to the fight, you probably just want to use that approach and kill them right away. Kind of similar to how I did it here, where I just kind of shot people kind of not really in cover. Like Borman was as close as you could possibly get to all the enemies. Like his cover was basically nullified. So that is a weird aspect. I'm a bit disappointed with the trees in the game for the mutations, because it doesn't feel like there's a lot here. I mean, there's redundancy in their trees. Like, I feel like these should be 3 completely independent characters of each other. Because he's more of your upfront tank guy. His stats do reflect that. She actually had the iron skin in the opening sequence. Or stone skin. She actually had this move in the opening cutscene to the game, but she doesn't have it on her tree, and I feel that's kind of weird. So she kind of feels more like a run around, shoot kind of character to survive, and of course the duck feels like an assassin style character with his long range abilities. But I would like to see a bit more diversity on their skill trees. So far, I do like the weapon system in the game, although I feel like it would be kind of hard to upgrade your weapons further. Because I mean, we do have 44 again already after upgrading once, so maybe it's not that bad. But we'll see. And I don't know what the squad means. I guess this is just an overview of what your current character is. That's my guess. And it does look like there's a fair bit of content in the game. I can't move the map for some reason. So I can't move it. Now, do I feel the game is worth its current price tag? $35. I mean, the original XCOM is also $35. Well, not original, but XCOM Enemy Unknown is also $30. I would say both these games are worth $20. So I wouldn't buy it immediately unless you're really looking forward to an XCOM style game. Then go ahead and buy this. But I would wait until it goes on sale for about 20 bucks, or maybe cheaper. But 20 is definitely a really good price for it. Although I don't know historically what this game has been price-wise for its discounts, so it might not get that low. But that's aside the point. All in all, the only downside of this game is difficulty scaling doesn't get crazy. There is a fight later on that's going to be quite difficult, but with the armor available to the piggy, it should be kind of negligible. I don't think it'd be that much harder. And because the first time I ever played this, I heeded what the character said, like maybe we should sneak around. Never heed that advice. Unless the enemy completely outclasses you, try to do the fight and just power through it, because you need the experience. Like, you really need the experience. Because in my first playthrough of the game, I got to a pretty far away area. I got to this area right here where my mouse is, right before this spot, and this is level 20 zone. And these people, the boss had 26 health with 2 armor. And my guns at the time did 2 or 3 damage per shot to him. And then he was dealing 3 damage per shot to me through my armor, because his move didn't get negated by armor. And it did a chain lightning effect, so it would spread to your team. So he completely whooped me. But with my setup now, I'm a bit stronger than I was then, so it shouldn't be too bad of a fight. But I do think that kind of difficulty scaling was a bit too high. But overall, I do find this an enjoyable game. If you'd like to see more of it, just let me know in the comments below. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. It would help my channel get noticed. Alright guys, so tell me what do you think of the game? Did you enjoy what you saw? I know I kind of ran through it a little fast, but it's still an hour-long video, and I don't really think there's anything I could cut out of it. Not that I edit my videos anyway. But hey, there you go. Alright, see you guys later. Bye-bye.